Good day and welcome to RockIT with Chief. My name is Daniel Robus and I'm your host. We're doing a season 2 recap, which has been an action-packed season from my perspective. We have spent time meeting people traveling the world, people who have come back to Africa from working abroad, people who have come to Africa for the first time and laid down roots. And the theme that's come through is optimism and hope for the continent. I've loved speaking to Adam Nunn about his battle with mental health. I've really enjoyed talking around startups with experienced leaders from a startup perspective and why they fail and why some of them work. And I've enjoyed the learning that we've done with regards to investments and how to take our money and make it more. It's really been an eye-opener for me at how badly I look after my own finances, and seeing people who open this area to me and making it easy to understand has been a real pleasure. I think the most important point that I can make about this past season 2 is how our guests are becoming more and more of the heart rather than of the tech. Technology runs through as a constant theme for empowerment, a constant theme for how we can better ourselves, and a constant theme of how we can do more with less. And I'm sure that there's going to be lots of people who can nod their heads, because that's what we enable from a technology perspective. We enable people to do business on a global scale using the links of technology as pertinent tools to extending our reach. I'm really enjoying the fact that at the time of recording, masks have gone away, concerts are opening up, sporting events are there, and South Africa is really making a turn. A turn in which direction, I don't know. We're in the midst of load shedding. We're in the midst of an economic crisis, which is being brought or fueled by the lack of fuel and what's going on our macroeconomic level. But on a micro perspective, a microeconomic level, the green shoots are definitely there, and projects are going about at a rampant pace. From a personal perspective, Chief and the roundtable sessions and our client experience sessions are just showing that CIOs are wanting to talk, wanting to learn, and wanting to fast track their technological deployments. And that's coming through in all of our corporate events that we are hosting. And we've seen one or two of those podcasts coming through from roundtable events. Especially pertinent on the agenda seems to be security and how do we deal with the ever-changing threat landscape. The threat actors are able to be so agile and nimble, whereas we are constrained by the corporation, our own policies, and in some cases, our lack of understanding of what these threats mean to us, which is really putting us as IT practitioners on the back foot, because our counterparts on the negative side don't seem to be constrained like that. They are developing, changing, and morphing to all of the walls that we put up. I am heightened and heartened, though, by the wonderful technology we are seeing from our partners who we've held conversations with customers in how they're deploying security embedded up and down the value chain. So not being business inhibitors, but rather being business supporters. Getting back to the Chief podcasts, we've enjoyed learning about the podcasts and how to carry them out better, learning what works for customers that we're interviewing and what our audience is looking for. I don't think we've nearly got enough engagement. And season 3, we're going to be looking at how do we heighten the engagement with one another on improving our podcast. If you've got any suggestions or you've got any thoughts on guests, on what you would like to hear or on how you would like to improve it, please share it with us. Please share it with us on whatever platform you're listening, or else hook me up on LinkedIn. That would be brilliant, so that we can continue to improve and we can continue to give you content that you want to listen to. Pretty exciting from a season 3 perspective is, for some reason, we've been diving more into the tough stuff from living in Africa, about making a difference where we are, making better choices from a work perspective, how to improve ourselves, our career perspective, and our place in society. And I think there are some challenging podcasts that are coming through with people with disabilities, people who are impoverished, people who are really challenged on a day-to-day on things that many of us take for granted. I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. I hope you enjoy the content that we're serving up to you, and I hope you enjoy meeting some of my guests. So from me, Daniel Robus, as your host, have a lekker day.